I missed the gym, man. I missed the gym. Can you look at the Gambo thing I put in Discord? Yeah, we'll look at it. Yeah, guys, if you want to send something to talk about in the stream, since YouTube doesn't let you send links, join our Discord chat. All right? Join our Discord chat. I'll put the link in the chat. I'll also just link it in the description. Join the Discord. And send it in there. Okay? What song is this? Heart. Unc, I got banned for 1 week in racing game. Fuck men. And Lakers doesn't got a sitter. How do you get banned? Honest to God, I really don't even want to know the answer to this. How the fuck do you get banned in a video game? I mean, what do you got? Like, what do you have to be on? What type of shit do you have to be on? To be Unc, you gotta be 35 and older. I agree. I'm still nephew. Like, if we're just being full-fledged honest, I'm still nephew in a lot of ways. So... Wait a second. Wait a second. Something's cooking. Shams Tradia, aka me. Dante Exum is back with the Mavs. That can only mean one thing. Someone's getting traded. Someone's getting traded. Breaking news live from the Slightly Biased Sports Desk. Free agent guard Dante Exum has agreed to a 1-year deal to return to the Dallas Mavericks. Exum considered 2 other contenders, but returns to Dallas to share ball handling duties to start the season with D'Angelo Russell. Let's see what the trade ends up being. Huh? Omax and Hardy? I love it. Now that there were some reports, you know, Dave McMiniman. Was it Tim McMiniman or Dave McMiniman? McMiniman. That's a fun last name to say, by the way. McMiniman, wish death upon me. McMiniman, wish death upon me. Now, McMiniman said that the Lakers were talking to a team that was involved in a trade where they would get a center And that team would have too many centers and would have to reroute a center. Now, I think I assume that to be the Magic. I'm not sharing the screen. I know, I'm still at the desk. Okay. Can I just get some airtime, please? Thank you. Wish McMenamin. Wish centers on me. Taxpayer mid-level. I can't get one for free. McMenamin. Suns could potentially, yeah. Yeah, it could be the Suns. And then they can go get Nick Richards, sure. Sorry. Where do I live where it's already nighttime? You know, it's like a Coruscant situation. Where I'm underneath the top level and it's always night, basically. Ayton and Nick Richards, a decent combo. McMenamin. Kayla. Ayton and Nick Richards. Oh, sorry. All right, this is actually interesting though, for real, because it does mean something's up. Now, I don't think they could like just wave and stretch somebody, right? That doesn't sound right to me. But if they were to agree on this, and maybe it's like one of these things, like, hey, we've got a couple options for a trade. It's gonna happen, but like Exum's coming back. The trade's coming. I'm telling you guys right now, don't expect something crazy with the trade. It's just going to be a dump. McMenamin. Why the fuck's that over here? Dallas first in a player. Gafford to LA. I doubt it's that. It's going to be Omax getting dumped somewhere. You could wave and stretch Omax. Is this like going to be our reality? Are we just going to get a lot of wave and stretches? I'm loving this. Mavs are approaching, if you factor in getting Cooper Flagg, 8+ offseason. Call a spade, right? Factoring Cooper Flagg. Mavs low-key had an A+ offseason. Did anybody, like, factoring in getting Cooper Flagg, is this not the best offseason? McMenamin. Exum Christie Flagg 80 lively defense wins championships. Any Mavs trades you think? I mean, yeah, this absolutely means a Mavs trade's coming for sure. And I'm not expecting it to be much of anything. Exum sucks. No, this team actually desperately needs a guy like this. I mean, this is top to bottom, 1 through 15 on your roster. You know, long gone are the days where there's like Boban's on the team and old ass JJ's on the team. And then you look at the team, it's like, why do we have 5 guys who just don't play? Like, why do we have just 5 guys who aren't actually like playing? Who are just like, if this guy plays, we're fucked. And it's like, we got 6 of those. Those days are gone. 1 through 15. The Mavs have a rock solid team. They really do. Bobby Marks report. Who are the guys on the roster right now you don't want to get minutes? I mean, that's the thing. I don't think Dallas was projected to be 1.6 million below second apron before Dante Exum. A corresponding move will be needed to trim some salary. So yeah, I mean, somebody's gone. Brown, Burke, Boban, Chris. Yeah, Mavs used to be on some absolute bullshit. I was the only one. I was just like, with teams afforded 21 roster spots in the offseason, Dallas has not needed immediate trade to make roster room to bring back Dante Exum, who league sources say has agreed to a deal to become the Mavs' 16th standard contract. But they'll have to do something, though. Jaden Hardy Instagram post? Instagram. McMiniman. My gut would tell me Omax. How the fuck do I... search... Who am I searching up? Jaden Hardy? What am I looking at? This? May 6th. All right. No, the AI, no more AI slop. Looks good. Why does AI not do tattoos? I wonder. I've noticed that. How do you feel about JJ Bray on Denver stat? What if he teaches Jamal how to pass the ball to Jokic? Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I don't have much opinions at all on assistant coaching things, or even really main coaching things, just because I don't know. Townsend bomb? Oh my God. Brad Townsend nuclear explosion? This gives Dallas 16 fully guaranteed contracts, meaning someone will have to go. Most likely means trading Prosper. But I also wonder about the market for Powell, particularly center challenge Indiana and a certain coach who loves coaching Powell. Oh, that shit. That feels like an opinion. Does sound like an opinion. Townsend landmine. Mavs MFFL tweet. All right, guys, let's just like relax with who we're like referencing in here, okay? Like you guys are like, hey, look at this guy's tweet. It'll just be like a random tweet that'll just be like, yeah, like I think a trade's coming. It's like, oh, cool. So does everyone else. I'm glad it's quiet, too quiet. There's nothing quiet. I mean, this is the off season now. We have moved on to the next phase of the off season, which will be like small trickles here and there. And maybe one more just like, whoa, move, right? Like that's. Whatever happened to so remember when with the Suns there used to be two guys. It was Gambo. Finn needs a treat per multiple sources. Finn doesn't eat treats. Finn doesn't eat human food. Finn only eats his kibble. He fucking loves it. Okay, and he's a spoiled brat. It has to be a full bowl every twice a day. I have to fill the bowl to the top, even if there's only 2 or 3 bites taken out. It has to be full to the brim whenever he decides it's time to eat. Same thing with his Flex, yeah. Whatever happened to Flex? Feels like Gambo just sort of annihilated him, like absorbed him almost. Finn fat? No, Finn's not fat at all. Finn's in great shape. Every time I take him to the vet, they say this is one of the most beautiful cats, healthiest cats we've ever seen. I say, well, you know, when you're treated like a king. What was Flex's big Hall of Fame? What was that? And I live like it's the last night. Was it the KD stuff? Was Flex a KD guy, though? Or was he a Suns guy? Suns guy in New Jersey. That was a crazy ass summer, huh? When was that? That was like 2 years ago, right? Or 3 even. Big, beautiful Flex. Josh Young sent to AAA. Jesus Christ. Team's terrible. Team's actually fucking horrible. I think Ayton probably goes to Lakers. I do have to say, though, I'm admittedly, I am a little confused as to what the holdup is there. Because unless I'm did I miss a chat earlier? Tim with the $2 will get GTA 6 before the Lakers get a center. When GTA 6 coming out? Is GTA 6 coming out this year? Wait, is GTA 6 coming out this year? Is that this year or next year? No. What month? Tim with the $5. What position would the Mavs trade for? D'Lo solved the dilemma. They're good on bigs and wings, maybe a shooting guard. They're not trading. Like, it would be dumping Omat. There wouldn't be, like, they have to get off of a roster spot. Maybe it could be a 2-for-1 trade or something, but it'll be more so a guy leaves, nobody returns, or a guy leaves and you get someone back who's like non-guaranteed and you just waive them or something. Jack with the $4.99. Reportedly, the Lakers are reluctant favorites. Reluctant is hilarious. No, Jordan Clarkson got waived, and he I don't think he's cleared waivers yet, and that's been announced that he's going to New York. So, is there actual downfall as bad as the Lakers? They are waiver watching Deandre Ayton. I mean, I'm assuming Ayton's going to LA. I do find it strange. Nothing's been said there yet. I wouldn't be all that surprised. You know, McMahon was talking yesterday about how the Lakers are trying to make a trade happen. Like, I wouldn't be all that surprised if the Lakers are like, what the fucking DeAndre Ayton? Like, let's try some shit out first. Josh Maxwell said Ayton is closer to Indiana than LA. Who's Josh Maxwell? Sorry, what did I do to deserve Neemias Queta, Luka Garza, Xavier Tillman front court? You guys sold your soul in 2024. The year the Mavs make it, the Celtics are an unbeatable juggernaut, super duper team. And then fast forward 12 months and they've completely blown up their roster and Luka Garza is their starting center. I mean, this is my life, right? This is my life. Who's Josh Maxwell? Reporter. I don't think this is the right Josh Maxwell. You guys are just making up. You made it up. Josh fucking Maxwell. Seriously? Unbelievable. I mean, I'm not even fully expecting a trade right now. Now, I do have to wonder if you don't have like at least something lined up that you know, like, all right, we can fall back on this trade if needed. I do have to wonder, would it not have been possible to just be like, hey, Exum, we're going to bring you back. We're going to make it happen. But like, let's not announce this yet. Breaking report from Huge Janus. Who's Huge Janus? Jesus Christ, this fucking ankle, man. I'm starting to get just like agitated. You know, like starting to get a little agitated. As Bobby Marks notes, NBA signings cannot be made official until July 6th, so no salary trimming move with respect to aprons is immediately required for Dallas to come to terms with Exum. The Australian guard has agreed to the deal but can't sign until Sunday at the earliest. With teams afforded 21 roster spots this offseason, Dallas does not need what? Are you managing pain at this point, or is it just annoying getting around? I mean, I'd take a pain med at night to go to sleep. Outside of that, just fucking toughen it up like the soldier I am. Well, Dame's not playing all year. All right. The constant spamming of stuff to look at. Guys, it's probably easier. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. How many hey, how many will Cooper Flagg get a tattoo at any point? What do you think? Will Cooper Flagg spend any VC on a tattoo? Full body? I can't imagine it. Well, if he just goes full Birdman, would that be concerning? Tattoos are for thugs. Country rock. Oh! Wasn't expecting that. With Exum on the team, that means Omax or Hardy's gone, right? Got any trade ideas? I mean, no, it'll just be some dog shit dump, probably. I wonder if there's a wave and stretch possibility, though. Why is DeMar trending? These are never actually trending. DeMar DeRozan is the most underrated player in the NBA. He can be a top option on a championship team, but has never been put in a position to do so. Is this a Kings fan that said this? Mavs fan. I thought this was a Kings fan, maybe just trying to spread a little agitprop. All right, here, somebody clip this. Now, before you guys say anything funky, the Australia tattoo, that was me being kind. Josh Green never hit the margins, right? Josh Green never hit the requirements. I said I would get it just out of the kindness of my heart. Things change, people change, times change. Okay? Time to grow the fuck up, everyone. If Cooper Flagg wins Rookie of the Year, in averages, what should his averages be? 14, 5, and 5. There's no way he averages 5 and 5. Guys, there's no way he averages 5 assists. If he averages 15, 5, and 4. 15, 5, and 4. Rookie of the Year. I'll get a lobster roll tattooed on my body. Okay. If he runs away with Rookie of the Year, low-key, does that mean we stunk it up considering our loaded roster? Nah. I love Maine. I've actually been there recently. I think it's a beautiful place. Would I want to live there permanently? I don't know if there's enough going on for me. I say that as somebody who never leaves the house. But I like the illusion of being able to leave the house. You know, welcome back, Stars Stream Promise. We have Stream Stars games, bro. Kind of want to move to Dallas. Am I crazy? Do you have a reason to? I mean, Dallas. Hey, Cooper Flagg, if you're listening to this, mute for the next 5 minutes or so. I wouldn't really recommend moving to Dallas for anybody unless they have to, or unless you have a lot of money. It's hot as fuck. It's expensive. Traffic's horrific. The weather sucks. No, I'm not gatekeeping. Seriously, I'm not. There's no public transit, really. I mean, there is, but it's not good. But it's not horrible. It's like pretty solid for a city in the South. Saw like in summer in Maine with Coop, in winter in Dallas. What about a conservative hellhole? Dallas is pretty blue. The surrounding suburbs, though. Dallas not really expensive. Dallas is fucking expensive. It absolutely is expensive. I promise you guys, it's very expensive. It is expensive to live here. I'm paying as much for a one-bedroom apartment as people I know are paying for places much smaller, mind you, but still in London, for flats in London. Why do you live there then? I've lived here my whole life. My whole family lives here. Like, not compared to other major cities. Dude, Dallas is fucking expensive. It's up there. Clearly, you've never been a New Yorker. Well, no, New York's more expensive, obviously. But there's like this. Well, at least Dallas is cheap. I hear people say that all the time. At least Dallas is cheap. Why does Followwell not follow me on Twitter? Cooper Flagg signed his rookie 4-year contract with the Mavericks today. The 6th of the last week's 30 first-round picks is signed under the new CBA. The allowed max of his rookie scale deal is a total of $62.7 million, making $13.8 this upcoming season. Rent reveal? Mark sees you differently with your cast. You're not cool anymore? Maybe. Hey, maybe that's true. You look like someone famous? Well, some people say I am. Sam Amico? Just constantly typing in guys' names. Rumor LeBron James wants out of LA and Lakers want him gone. How reliable is this? Does anybody ever click allow on these? We'd like to show you notification for latest news and updates. Yeah, sure. Send me notifications on my fucking computer. Who the hell's clicking yes on that? Multiple interested teams expect Deandre Ayton to commit to the Lakers. All right, well, there you go. There you go. That feels like it's guaranteed now. Ayton to the Lakers. Smoke screen. Oh, that's in 15 minutes. Oh, the countdown is on. The countdown is on. Weren't you and Marcel signing the Mavs the other day? How can they afford Dante? Those contracts had to be voided because of potential tampering rules. So, unfortunate. But I will say, in the process, I gained 2.3% ownership share of the Dallas Mavericks. Now, the idea is to do a hostile takeover of the Mavs at some point. So, just got to continue to build. Just got to continue to build. Ayton fell into Rob's lap, as did Luka. Oh, yeah, duh. Yeah, a max contract player getting bought out. Of course. Literally did nothing. Per beat writer Jacob Osorowski. I'm not. If this person's not real, people are going to start getting banned. This person doesn't exist. No, obviously Ayton's not a max contract guy. I'm saying he was on a max contract. No, he is. He talked about turn of the day happen. I'm literally looking up Jacob Ozorowski. I mean, did you misspell it? Remember the same Lakers fans, Lucas fans, that say Ayton will be a difference maker, said Jackson Hayes was going to be enough in the playoffs last season? Dude, you guys are starting to piss me off about this Jacob Ozorowski fella. Send it in here. Just send it in here. Talk a big game. Send it in the Discord. There's always this. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to brainstorm. What are some other examples of this? Every year, there's like very desperate teams, and there's just like one guy who's just right place, right time. Right place, right time. Tyus Jones. And it's like this is like such a big. You know what? Here's the deal, guys. From here on out, I'm not from the chat. I'm not clicking or searching anything. You guys have to send it in the Discord. All right. You guys have to send it in the Discord, in the NBA Talk Discord. All right, we're gonna look at Gambo's tweets here in a second. Tyus Jones, maybe last year was like, our offseason's fucked if we don't get Tyus Jones. We landed him, we're going to the championship type of talk. One Suns fan said Ty Jones was their savior. I knew Tyus Jones was their savior. I knew they weren't ready for the impending doom. I mean, $8 million. This would be Lakers fans. They signed Ayton. We got Christian Wood hand us the title already. Oh, Lordy, have mercy. And that's not what you want to see. Buying low, that's right. I mean, you are. That's where I'm like, $8 million a year. Really not that bad. Aiden is a walking double-double, though. There's just no way you could watch Deandre Ayton play basketball over the last 3 years and think he's a player you want on your team. Like making significant money. Again, $8 million is fine, I guess. Ayton is too talented to be mid. Then why the fuck has he been mid? Why has he been mid for so long? He's a fine stopgap. Double-double every year equals mid. He's mid. He's fucking mid. Two teams have now pawned him off for nothing. Who have we got winning the East? I don't know right now. I have no idea. I'd want to see the Knicks just a little bit with their new coach and stuff, but I mean they're definitely up there. Them and Cleveland are just kind of like clearly the best two teams. Magic, yeah. The Magic could be really good. I think there's a world where Orlando just like breaks through in a serious way. There's growing optimism within the Lakers that Deandre Ayton will be signing, working to find terms, but some around the league pegged him at the remaining $8.3 million in a player option the next year. Looks like the Lakers will be a good team in 2027. Fucking ankle, man. Jesus. I had people in my mentions like dead ass serious yesterday saying that this will be the best big Luka's ever played with. Like being dead serious. And I thought they were trolling at first. I just clicked insert ad. This is one of the first times I've ever done that. Did you guys get an ad? Lively cleared 8 in his rookie year, by the way. Yeah, I mean, there's not a chance in hell I would ever trade D-Live for Ayton. Lakers need a viable backup big. Hey, maybe Ayton's the backup big. Ayton highest peak, though? I mean, sure, I guess. A big who is as terrified as contact as Ayton will never be good in the NBA. I mean, he'll have a nice pick and roll with Luka. D-Live's a better passer. Gaff's a better rim finisher. I mean, D-Live is clears defensively by a trillion miles. Oh yeah, if you do count KP, he's clearly the most talented big Luka's ever played with. Dirk. I'll never respect KP. That bubble, man. That bubble stretch. That was the dream. Listen to the song in NBA Talk.
Was there any point?
Just blessed to be in this position.
Was there any point that you considered not coming to Utah?
No, not at all. I mean, just blessed to be in this position I am. Not a lot of people can sit in these chairs and have great teammates as I got on that came on with me. So I'm just blessed to be here.
When do you have to wear a hot dog on your head? What the fuck did I just click on?
Down in Dallas where the big lights shine, Cooper Flagg's got the ball on the baseline. Cowboy boots trading for sneakers tight, dribbling dreams under Texas night. Hoops are hustle with a southern flair, balling like a legend with the crowd's loud blare. From the ranch to the rim, he's got that swag. Dallas loves their boy Cooper Flagg.
This is AI. This is AI. Dude, no, come on, bro. See, and this is why nothing can replace just the AI slop can never replace the rawness of something like this. The emotion, the just the no, this isn't AI. You can't, you feel it. That human element is there. The vulnerability, right? You could just tell this guy was recently on pain meds in a serious way. You can almost just sort of tell immediately. I'm just asking a question real quick. You guys mind answering it? When do we think jerseys, if we got jerseys, just got done hooping, what a feeling, God bless you slightly. So you come into my chat knowing full well I have a broken ankle and cannot maneuver at all, and you send that, give me one reason to not ban you right now. I mean, I take that as a sign of disrespect 100%. So give me one reason. I'm saying don't take it for granted, chat. That's true. Don't take waking up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom for granted. I have to pee my pants. That's how hard it is to get up. I have to wear a diaper. You know how fucking embarrassing it is to wear a diaper and pee in your diaper in bed? It's humiliating. Dave McMiniman interview. McMiniman. Sam Amico. Is Amico real? I thought Sam Amico was the same as the other Amico. How are there so many NBA reporters that have very similar names and their names that aren't that? And there aren't that many like names. You know what I mean? It's like Sam Amico and then there's another Amico adjacent name. How are there that many Amicos? Amic and Amico. I mean, have you ever heard of an Amico and have you ever heard of an Amic? And there's two of them who are NBA reporters. Like that kind of feeds into the theory that you're just kind of born and destined to do something. You get what I mean? I do miss Woj. Absolutely. What else was I about to look up? What's the Dave McMiniman interview? Where's that at? Can you send it in the Discord, please? What in the fuck? What? What? What are they thinking, bro? White shorts with a black top? What are they doing? All right, let's just do rookie aura test. This shit matters, folks. This shit matters. Obviously. Right. Don't even need to begin to say it. Aura. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Khan's got some aura, man. Khan's got some aura. Gotta be real with you. McNeely. What's with the blue sock? I mean, some random with the 5. Just got home from gym. I'm so happy and blessed I don't have an injury that would stop me. You know, like a broken ankle. Anyway, what did I miss? Careful. Hey, I'd knock on wood if I were you. I'd knock on glass. Putting all that energy out into the universe. McNeely's a work in progress. What's with the white shorts, though? I don't understand. That's like... I said put it in the NBA talk. Knock on glass? You mean your ankle? No, my ankle's metal now. So it's stronger than yours. So you want to joke and make fun? My ankle's now stronger than yours. Funny now? Where's the laugh now? Lil Ness with the 199. Felt like saying it was nice walking in my fridge. I bet so. Be a shame if somebody knocked your fridge over on top of you. Some man with the 2. Oh, fuck, you're right. I take that back. It's all good. Con's gonna be that guy 30 years from now. We say players played against this. No. I mean, this is fine. This is some aura right here. McNeely is the one. As it stands currently. New practice threads unlock. Well, these ones aren't that bad. Why did they make LaMelo practicing defense? This is AI. Jack with the 199. Are you going to roll after him? Just wait until I'm in my walking boot. A little over 3 weeks. Just wait. Yes, this is the takeaway right here. If the offseason for the Lakers hinges on Deandre Ayton, things have gone terribly wrong. Terribly wrong. Some rain with the 5. What's your go-to after gym food? I love me a good chicken shish. Sorry to repeat, but did I miss anything big? No, nothing big's happened, really. I don't really have a go-to food. I don't really have one. Realistically, when will you hoop again? I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'll go and shoot around and shit. All right, let's read this. This might be, well.
Crossover slick like a wild Mustang. Step back jumper makes the whole crowd sing. Hardwood hero with a Texas heart. Every shot he takes is a work of art. Hoops and hustle with a southern flair. Ballin' like a legend with the crowd's loud blare.
Ballin' like a legend. Dallas Legends, triple entendre. Don't even ask me how. He's got the grit of the Lone Star State. With every dunk, he seals his fate. They cheer his name as the buzzer screams, chasing hoops in his cowboy dreams. What's with the cowboy dream? The Southern hoops and hustle, the Southern flair. There's not a single thing Southern about Cooper Flagg. Cooper Flagg in the middle of June got off a private jet, landing in Dallas, Texas in a full fucking jumpsuit. There's not a single ounce of Cooper Flagg that is Southern at this moment. Now, maybe over time he can get there. There is not a single ounce of Cooper Flagg that is Southern. Okay, let's read this actually. So, but we already know who is Ashish Mathur. According to, this is John Gambo. Oh, they're just aggregating. Can somebody send me the aggregating of John Gambo? No, I agree with B. Dot. That song was teetering on being gay, which again is fine. Completely fine. Where's the OG Gambo thing? Now, I'll say this about Gambo. Shams or Scoop B? It's Shams. I'll say this about Gambo. Our big, beautiful Gambo. Respectfully, wearing a tracksuit in summer is one of the most Texas things you can do. I've seen Texas emos in full hoodies and not break a sweat. They demons for real. That is demon talk. Yeah, that's true. I do know some of those people as well. Now, there was a clip of Gambo yapping it up. All right, so this was.
They're viewed as trade pieces. So.
Oh my God, that music in the background. I thought that song was playing again. What fucking backing track is that?
When the idea
what
of
a horrible backing track.
I slammed the door on it and said, when the idea of a trade came up, I slammed the door on it and said, first off, LeBron wants to be a Laker. If he didn't want to be a Laker, he opted out. He has a no trade clause. Everything that Bontemps just said. Over the last 3 days, I have unlocked the door. I wouldn't say that I'm opening the door. I would just say I've unlocked the door. The door I slammed and locked on Sunday, I'm not 100% sure. And that is because my conversations over the last 3 days have crystallized that the Lakers are essentially viewing LeBron as an expiring contract. And that may sound like a toss-off statement, but that's not insignificant. LeBron has never been an expiring contract, quite literally. Never in his 23-year career, over the 9 contracts he's signed, over all the different teams he's been on, he's never been on the last year of his contract. He's never been 40 years old. He's never not been the franchise player on his team. The Lakers and LeBron, whoever wants to spin their side of the story, I'm not sure what happened, but the Lakers and LeBron did not have substantive discussions about extending his contract, which every team LeBron's been on for 20-something years has wanted to have substantive conversations about extending his contract. And what happens to expiring contracts in the NBA? They're viewed as trade pieces. So, for all those reasons...
What's going on in LA?
The money, the fact that LeBron and Luka are still a very formidable duo, the fact that the Lakers are not done with their offseason, the fact that trading him is crazy, the fact that this is being built around Luka and they've got to maintain their cap sheet, and all of those things. Everything of that makes sense. But I'm just unlocking the door because I'm not as convinced as before of its impossibility.
I mean, he's 40 years old. Like, he's about to turn 41. Is it that crazy? He doesn't have an extension? Like, I don't know. Interesting considering what we said yesterday on the show, which caused Lakers fans to turn into Heat fans. Well, I don't know what that's in reference to. Gambo has sources, but even if he didn't, Reeves just turned down an extension and LeBron is exploring his options. It's pretty obvious Gambo's assessment is spot on. What was this assessment? I was told this after the playoffs by someone close to LeBron. Said LeBron wants out of LA and they want him gone. Watch game 1 how disinterested LeBron was. Now most people on here know that my sources are not the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. Wait, what? Is this real?
That's the most likely spot that he ends up in. Devin Booker, I still think that's the most likely spot that he ends up in.
Wait, can somebody send me the one of Gambo saying LeBron hates playing with Luka?
Devin Booker loves him. They had a great thing going. And what have we said for the past 2 years? They lack leadership. You got one of the best leaders in sports right out there.
All right, next up, Al Horford shot a career low 42.3% last season. Still played ridiculous defense. Over 100 made three-pointers for the 3rd straight year. So, Brian, what about Al Horford?
He's valued by everybody in the league. He has lots of different options, including retirement. But if he decides to indeed continue his career, the Golden State Warriors have been very aggressive in trying to bring him in. He would fit well anywhere.
Perfect.
But obviously, the Lakers are badly in need of a center, so they have been involved with that too. So I would expect there's a decent chance if he continues his career, it's out here on the West Coast with either Golden State or LA.
Why in the fuck are the Celtics doing this? Some random with the 2. Reeves not extending and Bronze traded. Best for LA. But then what? I mean, Bulls get a couple firsts. This would be such a bad trade for the Celtics. Yeah, Mavs would do that in a heartbeat, I bet. Yeah, if I'm the Celtics, I need a pick. Are Lakers fans getting antsy? It's supposed to be... Phantom of the Heart with the $4.99. Celtics do it because why not? Got to see the vision. That's true. Wait, how did I get derailed? Let's look at Big Beautiful Gambo. The Suns have gotten calls on Nick Richards from several teams. Not sure if they would move him. They do like him, and he would be good insurance for Mark Williams should they keep him. Let's just keep the Hornets backcourt, man. Gambo's saying Chris Paul's probably not going. This was a few days ago, though. How often is Gambo? So Gambo is like locked in 100. If he says something about the Suns, you should listen. How locked in is he with other teams, though, historically speaking? So right up to 2, I think Reeves is so overrated. No way he's $40 million a year. Well, what's the other, like in this scenario, the Lakers are losing LeBron, who's, by the way, still a top 10 player in the league, and Reeves in the next couple years. Horford to Dallas?
LeBron does not like playing with Luka. Reeves does not like playing with Luka. Reeves does not like getting the ball with 2 seconds left on the shot clock. LeBron is not fond of playing with Luka. The Lakers are going to turn their attention to build around Luka, not LeBron.
Of course.
So this is Luka's team now. I would not be shocked if like he'll probably come back, but I wouldn't say it's a guaranteed no-brainer LeBron comes back to the Lakers. Because there are guys that don't like playing with Luka. LeBron does not like playing with.
This man talking out of his ass. Yeah, I don't know how much he knows outside of Sun stuff. He called no Dame to Miami for whatever that's worth. I mean, Gambo's usually right. I will say this. This could be just speculation more than anything else, though. So right up the 2, trade AR. You'll get a good return for him. That opens up a whole nother can of worms, though. I mean, I don't think if I'm the Lakers, I wouldn't be opposed to it. Especially if it's like, could I land a legit starting center? Like a legit one somehow? Windhorst said no team is interested in trading for LeBron, so that'd probably mean a buyout if he demands outright. In that case, I think Dallas has a good chance of signing him. But why the fuck would the Lakers ever agree to that? I guess like maybe there's a world where LeBron makes it so uncomfortable. But that would be one of the most shocking things. Like that would be LeBron's not getting a buyout, dude. I feel like we'd already kind of have heard stuff about that. You know what I mean? Well, fat suit, yeah. What team will surprise people next season? I'm going to say Sac. I think Sac will surprise people too by how fucking bad they are. I mean, I get it though. Like, I don't. When the Cavs thing was going around. And by the way, I think this shit's real. Not this exact one from Gambo, but I'm saying I think LeBron wanting out stuff is real. 100%, I believe it. Now you could get into the why did he opt in? Why did he not opt out? Yeah, that's a good point. But slightly gullible. This one feels different, guys. This one feels different, man. I know it's to keep money, but last ditch rank pool to compete. But like I don't think that's the case though, because he's always held the like I'll sign the extension here. Like, if you guys... What do you mean, what's my evidence? There's been like 8 people who have reported on it. That there's some real serious shit here. And by the way, I've had 2 little birdies who had been very accurate on other stuff telling me that there was some serious smoke with LeBron wanting out. Dude, the Rich Paul comments were crazy, bro. He said, thank you for the 8 years, LA. Something random with the 5. This is why I never liked Braun. I appreciate he's a great player, but every offseason is a soap opera. He's goated at playing the media. No, he definitely has. Yeah, I mean, he signed 1+1 deals. When was the time he signed like just a full 5-year deal with the Lakers? When was that? Seven years ago when he first went there. Huh. I'm just saying, this one feels different. That's all it is. Where do you think Braun goes if he does get bought out? I think I really did. Dallas could be. I mean, Dallas feels like the obvious one. Dallas stagnates Flagg. Could be Golden State. Do you want LeBron? If LeBron got bought out, are you out of your fucking mind? Yes. Now, do I want to trade for LeBron? No. Come on, LeBron. Put your Maverick jersey on. What if LeBron got waived like Dame? That would be one of the most shocking things I could ever remember. But the difference here, though, is even if... So here's the thing. Even if I'm the Lakers, LeBron walks into my office and goes, hey, I want out. The Lakers are like, well, no team's going to want to trade for you. Like, you're making $55 million. it's going to be next to impossible for us to make that trade happen. Fine. Buy me out. If I'm Lakers, I'm saying no. You're still a top 10, top 15 player in the league. Deandre Ayton is now officially cleared waivers. Holy shit. It is now a restricted free agent. Ayton retiring. Ayton watch is just fucking insane, man. Just insane. Did you see the Chris Haynes report saying the Mavericks are going to seriously try to trade for Bron during the 23 trade deadline? When did he say that? Some Mavs Digest say Dudley's going to stay unless the money is irrefutable because of Nico relationship with Clutch. So do we have we defo Bron destination if it happens? Oh yeah, the Mavs are in with Clutch. Ayton to Pacers? That would be hilarious. He's going to the Lakers, bro. I don't know why you guys are spamming Pacers. He's definitely going to the Lakers. It's signed, sealed, and delivered. Ayton to the Rockets. Oh. Who's better, Austin Reeves, Desmond Bane, or Trey Murphy? Bane, right? Pretty easily Bane. Bane or Murphy? I'd say Bane, Reeves, and then Murphy, to be honest with you. I think Bane's pretty significantly ahead of this trio. I feel like Reeves is a little underrated now. TB totally H. So I became in the comments. It's insane how overrated Reeves is in that community. Just absolutely no way people think he's better than either one of these players. What's your order? Bane number 1 without a shadow of a doubt. I'm supposed to say on G? All right, ONG. Bane first, ONG. Yeah, okay. Bane. Reeves one-way guy. It's not like Trey Murphy is like a stopper on defense. He's such a millennial. ONG. How was I supposed to say it? On G? On God? I'm not saying on God. That's not in the equation. Okay? That's not in the pipeline. I'm going to put Trey Murphy second just because I went to a Mavs Pelicans games last year, and there was about 25 Trey Murphy family members in attendance, like 2 or 3 rows ahead of me. Just realized the Shams tweet. Exum turned down 2 contenders to stay with the Mavs. Yeah, who do we think it was? Lakers, probably. Nuggets, that could be it. Could easily be the Nuggets. Demon Nico, at it again. Demon Nico, back at it. Scam Charnia. The uncalled goaltend that got us Flagg. Uncalled goaltend. The uncalled pushing in the back on Yusuf Nurkic. The Giddy miracle shot, yeah. I'm pretty damn excited about Summer League. Suns were 9-1. They were 9-1 to start the season, bro. What does that mean they went to close out the whole rest of the season? What were they, like 20 games under 500 the rest of the way? Last year's Summer League was who was even in Summer League? I mean, the rookies obviously, but it wasn't like any like super hype rookie. 27-45 the rest of the way. Holy shite. This is a fake tweet, guys. This is a fake tweet. I'll get it off the page. NBA retweet. How much do they put? Cooper Flagg in new threads. Looks sick. Undrafted players who made first team all defense. Slick Watts. They don't name them like that anymore, folks. Mark Spear says Russell Westbrook wants to be closer to home.
Certainly.
Get on the phone, Rob. Rob.
Well, one thing I know he wants to do is be closer to home. The Kings are certainly interested in him. Sacramento, I think that might be a good spot for him.
Rob. Get on the phone.
One of it, it's an all, and then not even get a playoff series. One of it, it's an all-time disappointment. But again, he didn't want to be there. He had to, like actively try to make sure he wasn't miserable. And now, hey, if he still wants to get to Miami, that's probably going to be on the table. If he wants to, go back to the.
That whole, I soured so much on Dame during that trade saga. I just hated every aspect of it. Every single aspect. Would you trade D-Live, PJ for Sabonis and Monk? Fuck no. I don't want Sabonis on my, I'm not a Sabonis guy. Seems like a really nice guy. Breaking Mavs Summer League roster has just been released. 2018. Look at this squad. Dennis Smith Jr., Jonathan Dorian, Jalen Brunson, Duop Reith, Costas Antetokounmpo. Luka didn't play, though. It's kind of a nasty. Haynes. Target acquired. It's my turn.
Guard that they can...
Live from the Slightly Biased Sports Desk, free agent center Deandre Ayton is expected to sign with the Los Angeles Lakers. We could rest. Lakers Nation, stand down and stand by. We've been briefed. You have been briefed. Lakers Nation, we just got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Lakers Nation, Lakers Nation, we just got Patrick Ewing. Lakers Nation, we just got DeMarcus Cousins. And Lakers Nation, we can go out there and still get Amari Stoudemire. And Lakers Nation, we have James Harden. Who's stopping this big three? Who's stopping this big three? Lakers hat Thunder shirt. Let's go, baby. I think if Ayton decides he loves basketball, he can be great. I think what history has shown us is if a guy's 26, 27 years old, you can probably assume he's who he is in this league at this juncture. Is that the Shams bomb? That's the Shams nuke.
Target acquired. It's my turn. Guard that they can.
Deandre Ayton has agreed to sign with the Los Angeles Lakers between Portland and LA. Ayton will earn $34 million next season. How much was his buyout? Well, no, that's just combined with his buyout. How much was his buyout? Wasn't it? It was like what, 28 or something like that? 24? Then how the fuck are they paying him 10 mil? It was 26. Okay. So oh my God. Oh my God. Bro, who is his agent? Isn't it Bill Duffy? They went on Stat Reference. They went on Basketball Reference and they're like, just find something to tweet, Shams. Only player in NBA history to average 15 points and 60% shooting in the postseason. Literally sent him to Stat Reference. Feel sorry for Luka. I don't think they make the playoffs. I mean, I think for $8 million, right? $34 million. I think it was 26. I think $8 million. That's perfectly fine for Ayton. That's a good get. Rob Pelinka does nothing again. Like, right, this is pure luck, okay? And I'll stand on that. I think he's fucking horrible at his job. They're the luckiest franchise in the league. Full stop. Now, I'm not doing that because of Ayton. Like, they lucked out ginormously here, okay? They lucked out ginormously with this. Now, with that being said, I've been out on Ayton for like 6 years. Anyone who watches him play knows. Anyone who watches him play just not that good of a player. When luck results in Ayton, though. Yeah, but the difference was it was going to be like Clint Capella or Deandre Ayton gets bought out. People forgot how good Luka is, and they're saying they will miss playoffs. I mean, Luka's missed the playoffs before. London Hoops with the 199. Hello. Hello, London Hoops. I'm supposed to be in London right now, believe it or not. I was supposed to land earlier today in London from Florence, Italy. But I'll be there in October. I'll be there soon. This doesn't make the Lakers a contender in this insane Western Conference? No chance. Bit sad, isn't it? It is. No, I'm going in early October. I'll be back by the start of the season. Barring major injury, a team with Luka, AR, LeBron, and Ayton not missing the playoffs, get serious people. I mean, it could easily be a playing team. Why not? Why couldn't that be a playing team? You think Duffy told Rob they were going to buy him out and that's why the trade was rescinded? No. No. Significant building blocks for now and the future. This is just agent talk. Rate 8 is what, 8.1, so $16.2 million contract? Yeah. I do think Ayton is hit underrated. I mean, what is there to underrate about Ayton? Everyone knows his situation. Everyone knows his situation. Two teams have pawned him off. The moment a team that has gone all in completely pawns off a 24-year-old under contract for Yusuf Nurkic, Ayton can shoot that little mid range. Not to mention, wait, no, that's it. He's got pretty good touch. He's got great touch in the mid range for sure. I mean, $8 million, he'll be fine. Ayton, most dynamic center Luka ever had. I mean, fine. Ayton got shafted by the Blazers trade. He saw a biggest teammate playmaking talent drop of any center in the last 5 years. Biggest teammate playmaking talent drop. Is that one of the Crayon Jismic basketball tweets? Luka, guys, I'm saying that I think this was fine for $8 million. I've got beef with Crayon Jismic basketball, by the way. His website, I paid for a membership to get those stats. It will not let me log in on any on any browser, on any device. I get a on service unavailable thing. And I don't even think I can cancel my membership because of it. And it's on 2 emails now. Gambo doubled down on his stance. CP3 not ending up in Phoenix. Didn't somebody say Clippers? Who said that? Oh, it was that Ari guy. Two-year, $16.6 million agreement. Player option in year 2. Lakers have biannual left. People also forget Monty Williams basically ruined Ayton's time in Phoenix, but he was also terrible with the Pistons, so that kind of vindicated Ayton. I mean, all right, look, you can say $8 million is fair. Yeah, I don't know what are you realistically expecting from Ayton? It's 6 years. I'm just like, I'm wanting to chill the talks a little bit because I remember I saw the Jackson Hayes is as good as Derek Lively stuff immediately. Like, I saw all that. All we need is 16 and 10. 16 and 10? You think he's going to get that much volume? Gonna be a fun year in the West. Mavs, Lakers, Clips, Spurs, Golden State Warriors, Rockets, Nuggets, my Suns. It's gonna be a blast. Yeah, the West is gonna be an absolute bloodbath. Just remember what happens when Wiggins went to the Warriors. All right, I'll remember. My Suns. Yeah, the Lakers PR goblins for sure. For sure. I mean, we've got every excuse in the book lined up now for the last 5 years. We've got every excuse now lined up. No, you don't understand. Like, there's actually been scientific data that shows how dangerous it actually is when roads are iced over. So that actually, like, scientifically was actually really smart. That just shows how smart Ayton is. With Ayton in LA, how does Bron feel? I think this locks Bron in. I think Bron might sign a 5-year extension. Ayton doesn't actually try every game because he knows if he tries, it wouldn't be fair. 5-year vet min for LeBron. What's the longest contract you can sign for vet min? Three? Horford to Golden State would be nice. I guess he could still go to the Lakers, right? They still have that biannual. I think he probably fits more in Golden State than he would in LA, but like if I'm him, I'd want to go to Golden State. They made it sound like he was a Warrior lock immediately, but that's kind of... No, I think they could if he goes the biannual route. Denver? Ooh. I don't know. After they got Jonas, though. Horford would be amazing for the Lakers as a backup. I just don't... I think Golden State matches him way more. He knew all along Phoenix and Portland were not serious contenders, so he preserved his body to go all in when he made it to the Lakers. Phantom of the Hardwood with the 199. When will they announce the Powell extension? Stay tuned. Oh, I'd be interested to hear Bill Simmons' stance on this one. Ayton learning under LeBron will be scary hours. The league is fucked, man. Demon Nico just did it again. Demon Rob just did it again. Russello, the Ayton piece. True. That's that. Ayton learning under Kleba. Ayton has so much to learn from Maxi Kleba. This is actually like a dream come true for the Lakers because now they have Lakers and LeBron stands. Lucas stands haven't reached this point yet. At least I don't think. Maybe they have. But this is a dream come true because Ayton is a million times better than Jackson Hayes because Jackson Hayes reeks. Okay. And we knew that. But this is actually a dream come true because now you have your easy scapegoat. Like Ayton will be the easiest scapegoat in the world. And LeBron stands get that. This will be an easy one, right? I don't know if there's ever been an easier one. Well, Russ maybe. Maybe Russ. Ayton taking the Russ role. Ayton for Lively at the trade deadline, maybe? TLG with the $5. I met Kleba in Deep Ellum and he gave me a pass to say his last name with the hard R. Hope you didn't. Luka made Powell look like a solid NBA player. I have something to say to you about that. Is yes, Luka obviously is going to be great with any pick and roll guy. Dwight Powell is a solid NBA player. Dwight Powell was a solid NBA player before Luka got there too. Believe it or not. I always will point. I'll always defend my guy Dwight Powell when people act like he's some horrible NBA player. Pretty sure didn't Dwight Powell get paid before Luka got there? Dwight Powell and JJ Barea were running one of the nastiest pick and rolls in the league. Never forget, Luka made Hayes look like a human being for half the regular season. Everyone with eyes knew how that was ending up, though. With a brain, knew how that was going to end up. Dwight Powell's always meant to be a backup big, not a starting center. He's a good player, though. Dwight Powell, especially pre-Achilles tear, was legitimately, probably never should have been a go-to starting center for as long as he was. Absolutely. Currently on Chicago's public transportation is the best. Slightly, please come here to Chicago. It's incredible. I do want to go to Chicago at some point. My bad, didn't know this was a Dwight Powell fan club. I'll just defend Dwight. I'll really defend any of the centers that are called Luka merchants. It's always a Dwight Powell fan club. What's your favorite team on League Pass? Well, I'll get murdered in this chat for saying what it was this past year. You know, I want to call people out on their bullshit, to be honest with you. Because, look, I know it's fun. And yeah, I put the Wizards on League Pass and stuff. Not the Wizards, sorry. I meant to say the Hornets. I'll put the Hornets on League Pass, especially when LaMelo's playing. Some of those lesser teams. The favorite League Pass teams, the teams that do they do a League Pass year in review or something? The Blazers are fun to watch on League Pass, but I always just find myself looking at League Pass and it's I'd rather watch Jokic than Moussa Diabate right now. So then it always just ends up being the good teams that I end up watching because that's the most fun. IMO. Saw people calling Gafford a Luka merchant. Hilarious because he played his best basketball after Luka left. Yeah, I know. You watched every Thunder game? I watched probably well over half of the Thunder games last year. I'm not ashamed to admit that. That's kind of been the case for me for years, though, to be fair. Probably since like 2021. I don't know. When they would shut it down, I would divert my attention elsewhere, but I enjoy hate watching the Suns. What's your thoughts on Grimes not being signed yet? None of these restricted guys have been signed yet besides Aldama, right? Is Aldama the only like restricted guy with real value that's been signed? You've got Grimes, you've got Giddey, you've got Cam Thomas. And the reporting on all of that is that like the Bulls aren't even close with Giddey. Kuminga, yeah, Kuminga. So teams are finally starting to come to grips with fucking reality. I'd been saying for years, I never understood the like giving a questionable guy like a big bag before his restricted free agency. I've never understood it at all. I've literally never understood it. Like obviously, you give the Wimbies of the world a supermax extension. Like yeah, whatever, just fucking sign it, right? But now it's just like, yeah, why in the hell would I give Giddey a $30 million a year extension before the season starts? You're going to restricted free agency, buddy. You're going to restricted free agency. Are they actually breaking Wimbledon? They just broke out of Wimbledon coverage, folks, to talk about the Deandre Ayton signing on ESPN. Oh, wait, no. It might have switched to SportsCenter by itself. Luka, Grimes, Herb, Braun, Ayton. Luka, Grimes, Herb, Braun, Ayton. What team is that? That honestly could be any array of teams that group ends up on. My team on 2K. Scotto nuclear bomb.
Target acquired. It's my turn. Guard that they can.
Breaking news, folks. The Dallas Mavericks are signing LeBron. The Dallas Mavericks are adding Frank Vogel as an assistant head coach. League sources tell Hoops Hype. Vogel reunites with head coach Jason Kidd. The two won a championship together with the Los Angeles Lakers in 2020. Damn. That's I know I just said I don't do most obvious LeBron soft launch. Ooh. LeBron to Mavs watch. LeBron and Ayton LeBron and Ayton retirement tour. Oh. That's kind of crazy that like Kid was on that Vogel staff and now Vogel's on Kid's staff.
We have a center. Breaking news. The former #1 overall draft pick in 2018, Deandre Ayton, is coming home. Luka has a center. LeBron, Raymond, Jay has a center. I see it enough. Chicken McNugget, fuck out of here. Houston Rockets, Fuck out of here. Y'all can't name a better big three in the NBA right now than these three right here. And for the best and easiest sports picks, make sure I download Static King.
We're doing ad inserts in the middle of TikToks now? Ad inserts in the middle of TikToks? Shams is confirming that Frank Vogel's going to the Mavs. How the fuck do you block people on this shit ass platform?
It's free.
How do you block people? He's a troll.
Oh yeah! Everybody comment right now. Which NBA teams having the best offseason so far? First up, we have the Dallas Mavericks. #1 overall pick, Cooper Flagg. You can't do much better than that. You retain Kyrie Irving for 3 more years. You re-sign Daniel Gafford. Still having the best.
Dude, the cuts are going to drive me insane, bro. Seems like a funny dude, though. Shams, I know. We already covered it. We already had it. Scotto had it first. Guys, respect the fact that Scotto had it first. Okay? We'll go to Scotto's tweet because he had it first, guys. Shams doesn't get credit for this. I had it first. Scotto had it second. Shams had it third. Okay? Sleepy Shams. That's right. What are your thoughts on it? Well, I can't sit here and be like, dude, the Mavs fucking hit a home run again. Because I've spent the last couple of weeks being like, I don't really like assistant coaches. I don't know. You know? So I'll stand on that. I don't know. Good, I guess. Good, I guess. Does this mean that Dudley is gone? Good question. I don't know. I mean, they've been trying to get Vogel all summer. That much is known for certain. They've been trying to get Vogel all summer, and they're still trying to keep Dudley. So I don't think that means Dudley's gone for sure, but who knows? It does sound like Sham God's gone. Did D'Lo play under Vogel? No. D'Lo was a Darvin Ham disciple. Means Dudley's gone. Dudley wants the lead role. He is offered the lead role in Denver. We'll see. Stein said you weren't first. How does Stein know that? I was first to report it. You guys literally witnessed me report it from the desk. Dude, okay. I'm going to assemble the slightly biased army for something, okay? Yeah, is Stein watching or something? I'm going to assemble the slightly biased army for something, all right? From here on out. From here on forth. From here on out. From here on out. Anytime there's a report on something, I want the slightly biased army to mobilize and say slightly biased had it first. Live stream chats. Twitter. Slightly had it first. We got Scooter. Come on, Scoot. I'll be fresh as hell if the Fed's watching. What are your bombs called? Slightly. Ankle bomb. Scooter pushes. Jason Kidd will now have 2 former NBA coaches on his Mavs staff next season, Frank Vogel and Jay Triano. I forgot they got Jay Triano. Vogel still has 3 seasons left on his son's head coach deal. Denver's in advanced talks to hire Dallas's Jared Dudley to be number 1 assistant. So Dudley's gone. Sadly had it first. Armando with the 2. Could you see the Lakers wasting Luka's career? With Rob Pelinka at the helm? Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Why wouldn't I? He fucking sucks at his job, right? He's terrible at it. But the fact that they're the Lakers, though, no, they'll get some like free agent. Slightly Simtex. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Who thought of that? Who thought of slightly Simtex? B-Dot? No, I'm saying who did B-Dot steal it from? That's right. Slightly had it first. Cade in 2030. Dude, why does it feel like the Mavs are making a LeBron? Like, does it not? Let me put my Lakers hat back on just because. Let me get in the mind of a Lakers fan. Does it not feel like there might be like? Yeah, like what are we waiting on for the LeBron announcement? What are we waiting for? Should I just break it? Should I just break it now? Just like my ankle, I'm going to break the story. I think Ayton is playing with Bronny against Cooper in the Summer League. Yeah, Ayton probably does need some Summer League help for sure. If you guys haven't liked the stream yet, make sure you do so. 655 of you in here, 120 likes. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, folks. Let's get to 30K. Let's get to 30,000. What's the oldest player who's like kind of established who's ever played in the Summer League? Not just like we need a guy out there. Who's like the oldest player to play in Summer League? Wow, this exact question was asked on Reddit. Who is the most established player to be on a Summer League roster? Jared Allen played in Summer League going into his 3rd season. Got to be Ron Artest after he got suspended. Oh. Yeah, that's got to be it. That's got to be it. Oh, man. I wish Ron Artest was like having his peak during social media time. Oh, man. Summer leave leaves mixed impressions. Wait, where's the... Ron Artest made even more dramatic summer league appearance in 2005 following the season in which he had been suspended for all but the first 7 games following the brawl at the Palace in Auburn Hills. Wanting to become reacquainted with full court games and restore his conditioning, Artest took part in practices in Indy and then played in all 4 games in Minneapolis. I mean, that was like... Ron Artest was... At that point, how old? Log with the $2. Slightly Lakers fans. We love you, Slightly Bias. Lakers up. Thunder up. No, this is easily it. Artest was 25 years old and was already was an all-star. Jared Dudley has essentially held up a large portion of the NBA's assistant coaching movement, having interviewed for Memphis staff and generating interest from Cleveland and Phoenix. Damn. Dudley is highly sought after. Are the Mavs really trying to form next team for LeBron? Has an assistant coach ever been traded? D-Book signing that 2-year, $150 million. That contract is just absurd. I love seeing the... I've already seen people like mad about the Vogel signing for the Mavs. Mavs fans. Y'all so bitter Ayton is better than no center? No, I agree. That's what I'm saying. Ayton at $8 million is nice. That's 100% nice. That's a good deal. That's a really good get for the Lakers. Absolutely. I'm doing the, like, people are in here actually saying that it's the best center Luka's ever played with already. What's wrong with the Vogel signing? Here's the thing. There will be Mavs fans who are mad at literally anything the Mavs do from here on out. Quite literally anything. Any and everything. Kyrie Irving, Cooper Flagg, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Derek Lively. Don't run. Don't run. Don't run. DeAndre Jordan, best center Luka played with. Well, by All-Star game count-wise? How many All-Star games has KP made? Just one, right? The saddest shit is the Dwight Powell stuff. It's so unbelievably stupid how Mavs fans treat him. You're preaching to the choir, brother. You're preaching to the choir. What did I always used to say about Dwight Powell? I said, people used to get mad at me for not going hard on Dwight Powell. Right? It'd be like the classic, like, why do you say this about this player? But you're a Dwight Powell defender. I used to get called the Dwight Powell defender all the time. My thing was always this: why the fuck do I get mad at Dwight Powell? I know exactly who Dwight Powell is. Right? If a game ends and I'm like, man, why did Dwight Powell play 34 minutes? Am I going to be mad about Dwight? Am I going to be mad at Dwight Powell? Or am I instead going to be mad at the front office? Who's tweeting while you're streaming? One of my fucking interns. Yeah, you. Doing a horrible job today, by the way. That's exactly why you'll never be paid in a million years. At least not by me. So, can you have a lunch break? You've been working for 14 straight hours. You've got 15 hours left on your shift. You can eat after that. Sadly, did he walk so Dwight Powell could run? Never utter that sentence. Lakers will shit on Ayton, but Ayton will give exactly what we can expect from him. People just have unreasonable expectations. Yeah, like I said, it's a dream come true for the Lakers. Dream come true for LeBron stands. Dream come true for Luka stands as well. They get a center who's much better than Jackson Hayes, who's dog poop. Okay. So low bar is set there. Okay. Low bar. But now they have the perfect scapegoat. I'm told the Lakers have offered $5 million deal to Al Horford with their biannual exception. Reddit killing 8 and over under 10 games in the season. That's, you want to know what's funny is I know Rick was there. Whenever they offered the offer sheet to Ayton. But that's why I did not think there was a realistic chance that Ayton would go to the Pacers. There's no way in hell Rick would do that. Horford gets more than the biannual. What do the Warriors have to offer? Can they offer more than that? Non-tax MLE? I don't know. He might decide to go to a place that he feels is a better fit at this point in his career. Oh, they have the full mid-level? The Warriors do? Oh. It feels expensive. UNC Ayton had 25-20 game last year. Y'all just hating because you wanted the center for the Lakers to be Capella or Brook Lopez? I mean, the thing about Ayton, though, is your eyes tell you something different than the box score. That's always been the case for him. There was a game that the Blazers played the Mavs semi-recently, and Ayton had a monstrous stat line. And I even vividly remember being on the stream like, what the fuck? That's Ayton's stat line? Trying to remember what game it was. I have his game logs up. It might not have been this year. Oh, it was 21-16. He did have a 21-16 game against the Mavs this year. I'd rather have Ayton than Brook Lopez at this point in time, 100%. I'd rather have I just think Brook Lopez just physically looks so cooked to me. Ayton or 40-year-old Al Horford? I mean, if I'm the Warriors, I'd rather have Al Horford, I think, honest to God. I just went through our depth chart. People said all our roster spots were taken up, but they were wrong. Only reached 15 after signing Exum, D'Lo, and Coop. No, they'll have to get off of somebody. I'm looking at my old Ayton tweets. I want to see where it all went wrong. Let's just look at a slightly biased Ayton history course.
It would probably be trash. I'm telling
Man, I look really good in this video. I hate looking at old videos of me. Honest to God.
you, I think Cat's market would probably be trash. Mavs signed Ayton and Cat Twin Towers. Oh my God. If the Twin Towers was made of the same material as Cat and Deandre Ayton, the planes would have just bounced off. So
That was a good one. That was a good joke. I look fucking preposterous, man. What was going on with the lighting? Honestly, this was 2 years ago. What was going on with the lighting? Never ever send me you're on Sports Center link again. When did it all go wrong with Ayton? Wait, hold on a second. Wait. This is getting Ayton for relatively cheap, even though his contract is absurd, will be cool, but I'm not throwing a fucking parade. Oh my God. Guys, when what do we say about slightly biased? You're just slightly early. That's it. Russell Westbrook is a better center than DeAndre Ayton. Oh, man. I've actually just now realized I've had hate in my heart for Ayton for a really long time. Has DeAndre Ayton become underrated? No. Look at Vicini's tweet. Very biased ears. Oh, I was just wilding out on Twitter back then. March 10th, 2022 post. Suns win the finals. Chris Paul retires on top. That's crazy. He's still playing. Suns need a replacement point guard. Mavs sign trade Brunson for Ayton. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Hey, in my defense, this was coming off of a horrible Brunson series. I guess March 10th. I don't think it had happened yet. Ayton is so fucking overrated. It's comical at this point. Where was he ranked here? Bleacher Report's best players under 24 years old. 2021. Luka 1, Tatum 2, Trey 3, Ja 4, Zion 5, Fox 6, LaMelo 7, 8 and 8, MPJ 9, Shea 10, Ant 11, Halliburton 12. This actually doesn't feel like this is that bad of a list, to be honest with you. I was definitely probably raging about the Shea placement. Per Shams, Knicks, Clippers, Bucks, Pacers, Cavs, and Nuggets wanted Ayton. What are some of those? Clippers had to be before Brook. Odds change. The Lakers just went from 16 to 1 to win the title to 14 to 1. Get in while it's hot, folks. Suns are right to question giving Ayton a max. Jesus Christ. My God. Look at this. Ranking 2018 draft class. Luka, Jaren Jackson Jr., Trey, Shea. I'd Shea top 4 in 2020. Guys, slightly early, right? It's a double entendre. Okay? It's a double entendre. Sometimes you're just right. Low-key obsessed with Ayton. I mean, this is over 4 years, so it's not a lot of tweets. Deandre Ayton was hype after that foul. I did have some hate in my heart, huh? I did have some hate in my heart. Look at Legion Hoops aggregation of tweet of Shams about Ayton. Is it worth it? Paul at the $2. You know they have pills for being slightly early? Do they really? Teams interested in DeAndre Ayton. Asked Blazers GM Joe Cronin about what to expect from Ayton as a teammate. Teams receive strong reviews surrounding Ayton's leadership and mentoring of their big men, such as Donovan Clingan. All right. I don't partake in the Shams Glaze Fest after any transaction happens. Okay? This goes for any signing that's ever happened. Did we talk about Vogel becoming the lead assistant coach? Yeah, I mean, we've glossed over it kind of. Like, I've had a strong stance forever that it's just, you know, what are you going to say about assistant coaches getting hired? Like, but I mean, that feels good to me. I mean, you know, Vogel's a respected guy around the league. The JJ Redick Ayton pairing has some real comedy potential. Very excited to see how it goes. To be clear, the off court stuff is whatever. Ayton's for sure an upgrade over what Lakers had last year. But running back in transition, the detail oriented screening stuff, that's the stuff Redick tends to be a stickler about. You don't take Vogel as a sign of kids' imminent departure? No. Why would I think that? Sally doesn't believe in coaching. All we need is him yelling from his seat. That's right. That's right. Just do it from the stands. Yeah, I was about to say, Vogel being here is definitely a sign kid's not going anywhere. Nick signed Mike Brown. Oh yeah, we didn't touch on that at all. Again, I'll stay on my stance that like I don't feel like there's any real time, any time spent talking about coaches to me, it's just like, we'll see. Stars head coach hire is pretty funny. Why is that? Slightly hitting on Luka like an ex-girlfriend. When have I even uttered Luka's name once today? Slightly Huda's having a massive redemption arc multiple times, but haven't hated. Okay, I know. Yeah, do you not see my Lakers hat, bro? Who's better, prime Willie Cauley-Stein or last year Jackson Hayes? Jesus, I have to pick one. I have to choose one of those guys. I have a question, and I'm sure the answer is yes, but like, will Jackson Hayes be on an NBA team next year? I think so. Lakers want him back. Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be like a nice if they get somebody else. What happened to Schedule One streams? I just got bored of that game. Oh, we'll do when the new 2K comes out. We'll do a whole GM. We'll do a whole GM stream for sure. Deandre Ayton, 24-25 alley-oop dunks.
Grant throwing it up, and he rebounds away from a triple-double. Ayton. The crowd didn't like the call. Another oop, and Ayton fit the talented scores he's on the floor with.
At the end of the lane, hook pass. Oh, Ayton go there in place for the second half.
Yeah, Mike, 24-8 close. Better look.
You think Kyrie gets 2K? I don't think. I don't think that was recent. Those 2K pictures of Kyrie. I really doubt those are recent. I doubt he's able to like move that way right now with the ACL. Like he was like full-fledged. I'm guessing probably what it was you know how they do like the seasons in 2K? He was probably supposed to be one of them and then tore his ACL and they probably like pivoted. Do you do lowlights? Lakers fans need to see a compilation of him not trying. Hell yeah. Why can't you like this? This author has blocked you? What? What? Dame from Deep has blocked you? The fuck did I do? The hell did I do? Oh, it might have been about Dame. It might have been about Dame. Especially back in the day. Especially back when I was tweeting. I always wish I could just see when it was. Oh, I used to be so upset about Dame's flopping antics. Maybe it was this one right here. Dame is such a fucking shameless foul baiter. Shit is disgusting. I'm on with the $2. Have you ever considered you're the problem? Hell no. SGA propagandist. Guys, look, this was in my bio in 2023. '23. After Sopranos, watch Righteous Gemstones. I tried to watch Eastbound and Down. I'm sure it gets better, but man, the first few episodes are kind of tough to get through, man. Like, one, it's aged horrifically. Some of the jokes have aged terribly. Like, and I'm not even saying that in like a woke way. It is just like, it's a very different time. Righteous Gemstones is hilarious from the jump. Dude, speaking of the devil, Goggins' commercial literally just popped up. It's a sign, I guess. Oh, I've seen True Detective. Don't worry. Don't worry. I've seen it. All right. What do I mean, this is good for the Lake Show. The Rockets look nice. The West is just going to be brutal, man. Brutal, brutal, brutal. You know, you've got so many good teams, so many competitive teams, and then you've got, I think, a three-headed fucking monster at the top. In Houston, OKC, and Denver. And really, I think OKC and Denver are like, I play sports with a 199. Is a motivated Ayton a good fit for Luka lobs? Yeah, for sure. I mean, just like rip off the motivated Ayton stuff. Like Ayton, whatever he is right now, is just fine. It's fine. Houston will disappoint. One injury to KD and 7 seed easily. I don't get like the Houston hate in here. They were the 2 seed last year and significantly improved their team dramatically. I don't really understand it. Motivated Ayton is an oxymoron. This will be interesting. Also, this type of stuff's hilarious to me. I do like Brad Usher's account, but this type of stuff is just hilarious. Sidiary. I've been told insidious things about Mr. Evan Sidiary, which makes me think maybe we need to stop using him. You know, been told insidious things about him. I'm a Mavs fan, and I have to hate Houston, respect San Antonio. All right, that's fair. I respect that. I have, you know, my thoughts on rivals is like, I feel like I don't inherit rivals. Does that make sense? And I don't think when teams, like, I just don't feel like sports operates in this way anymore, where like historic rivals still, at least not in basketball, I don't think, honestly, where historic rivals still exist. Does that make sense? I think it will in baseball, or football does. Like there's just deep-rooted hatred across just certain fan bases that I think bleeds into the teams. But basketball, but you hate the Suns. So a few years ago, I hated the Suns. Now it's turned into just like kind of laughing at them because I really don't like Matt Ishbia. Like it's a different reason now. Back then, it was like, yeah, I hated Book and Chris Paul. I hated that pairing. They were fucking annoying as shit. I low-key hated Mikal Bridges as well. And, yeah. Jay Crowder annoyed the hell out of me. He was on that team, wasn't he? Was he on that Suns team? Yeah, he was. They all annoyed the fuck out of me. So I disliked them strongly. And we hated Ayton, as you could see. Dominating. And so, you know. But then once they blew up their team for KD, honestly, that hate kind of dispersed. But then it latched onto Matt Ishbia. Destructive Matt Ishbia. Suns fans hate Matt Ishbia as well. Oh, yeah. What do you think the percentages of fan bases who hate their ownership? I'd say well over half. 70%? $90? So, for example, and this might sound sacrilege. That is how it was for Mavs fans. You kind of respected the Spurs. There was a real rivalry there. I don't feel a single ounce of rivalry between the Mavs and Spurs right now. Like, literally zero. I don't think there is one at all. Like, I genuinely don't feel a single ounce of there being a rivalry. Now, it probably will be, you know, when these teams are competing, we'll be there. And I kind of feel the same for Houston. I don't feel a single shred of there being a rivalry between the Mavs and the Rockets right now. It doesn't feel like there's like regional rivalries in the NBA. It just doesn't feel like it. No rivalry in the NBA. I mean, Mavs Suns was a big time rivalry for a bit. Those teams hated each other. I think Mavs Thunder was approaching that level for sure. What are the big rivalries in the league right now? I still think Bucks Pacers has some juice to it, especially now with Miles Turner going to the Bucks. Lakers Celtics. Lakers Warriors I don't think is a rivalry at all. Like, I think that's just that's just Steph. What that is Steph stands versus Bron stands. I don't think there's like an actual rivalry there whatsoever. I don't think Lakers Clippers is a rivalry either at all. Mavs Lakers will get there 100%. Mavs Clippers is still a rivalry? No, it's not. It just isn't. I feel like the East has all like the good rivalries. Kind of crazy to say. Like, we make fun of the East, but I feel like they have all the fun rivalries. Like, of teams that genuinely dislike each other. Not just like the fan bases chirp at each other or anything like that, but like genuinely dislike one another. The teams do. Oh, sorry. It hurts to primarily be a Luka fan and trying to root for the Lakers. Feels dirty. I can't do it. I thought the playoffs would be easy, and it was not. Just couldn't get there. Houston Golden State, hate those fuckers, except they always beat us, so it probably doesn't count. Denver, Minnesota. No. Ant in Western Conference Finals. Embiid in the second round. Dude, it's so funny to me that, like, have you heard Embiid's name mentioned one single time this offseason? Like, that's how far gone we were. Like, that's how far past we are for him. I haven't heard one person be like, well, you know, if Embiid's healthy. I haven't heard one person. I don't even know if I've heard a Sixers fan be like, yeah, well, if Embiid's healthy. That's kind of sad, man. It's kind of sad to think about. Oh, I'm fucking yawning a lot, guys. This might be nap time for me. I got to take care of the ankle. I got to take care of it. Folks, I want to be back on that court. Is there going to be a Mavs Twitter tournament again? Can I be back and ready for that? Can I, go hard on my recovery process? I watched a 76ers guy stream in front office, said they're optimistic he'll be ready for training camp. And the guy was like, what the fuck does optimistic mean? Man, that's just sad. That one makes me feel sad. So what's even like left? The restricted free agents. I'm assuming we'll probably get one more like somewhat sizable trade. I wouldn't say anything like huge, but one more like kind of sizable trade. Chris Paul and Russ, yeah. Jesus, man. Jesus. You guys think we'll get one more big trade? I'm not saying like a ginormous star trade or anything like that. Maybe not even like a Bane level trade, but like a decent one. Right? I was thinking that earlier today, Prey. That slightly unplugged might not have even been that good. It might not have even been that good. I'd be home on Saturday. September 27th, clock in. Dame and Cat were traded on this day. Really? Yeah, we've had like a very late season trade. I feel like a few consecutive years in a row. Last year you had the Cat trade. Dame was the year before that, right? And then Donovan, like the Jazz blow up was late in the offseason, all things considered. Wow, Side Bias, you're so fucking cool, bro. I didn't know you had this show. I'm gonna subscribe right now. Totally fucking awesome. I can't tell if that comment's genuine or not. Like, that comment sounds nice, but I feel like there might be an undertone of that being. Unplugged for the draft lottery would have been nuts. There's no way I could have. Can't take compliments from the chat. That's what I'm saying. Like, no one's ever nice to me in here, so. Guys, I'm not fishing for any compliments. I saw somebody make a statement earlier in here that I need to address. Somebody said Huda's having a redemption arc. I did watch last night's episode of Love Island. It was the first episode I've watched in weeks. The show's fucking terrible. But I had nothing, literally nothing to watch. So I just threw it on. The vibes in the villa have gotten just dark. I mean, it's not even really enjoyable slop anymore. And that's all it's always been. It's just brainless slop you throw on in the background every now and then. And then they just have sex or whatever. And they hump each other, whatever. That's not the parts that I care about. It's gotten so dark. It's just not even enjoyable. It's sad. Frankly, I'm kind of scared for some of them. I don't think anyone's having a redemption arc. They all suck. I don't think there's a single enjoyable person in there. Oh, it's real, bro. I just subscribed. You should own it. You're a real one. That's what's cool about you. People don't appreciate that about real people being fucking real nowadays. All right, cool. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, brother. RTC, 1 month of the Slight Delusional Club. Did I miss your reaction to the Diddy news? I don't have a reaction to the Diddy news. I'd pray for you slightly in your leg, but I'm not religious, so good luck, King. Thank you. Dude is a weirdo saying he's a Mavs fan and wearing a Lakers hat. Dude wishes he could afford to live in LA. DJ Gam. I know your ass can't afford to live in LA. What are you, probably $20,000, $30,000 in debt? Pathetic. You're pathetic. Call the hotline right now. They're coming after your ass with baseball bats. $40,000 in debt, but I'm from Fort Worth and a Mavs fan for life. Boy, I got a Lakers hat on. I got a Thunder shirt. Hey, what about this one? Now I'm covering all my bases. Now I'm covering all my bases. Ayton for $8 million is objectively good for the Lakers. There's no... It's the same. It's like the same thing with D'Lo. It's like, well, D'Lo can't do this. It's like, bro, it's $5 million. You wish you could afford to live in the NBA? Dude, I keep getting the same ad over and over on this talk. This makes me nauseous. This Wendy's Takis sandwich genuinely makes me nauseous, dude. So, anyways, as I was saying about the villa, I don't, none of these people are cool. That might be mean. Let me rephrase that. I hope all of them lose. I don't want any of them to win $100,000. That's it. That's it. You don't like Amaya? I like Amaya. I do. She's cool. Today's officially the halfway mark in 2025, meaning we are closer to the year 2050 than we are to 2000. Damn, that's actually kind of crazy to think about. That's actually kind of crazy to think about. That makes me have almost like a crisis, an existential crisis developing. To be honest, I'd give Amaya 100,000 because she's got so fucked. I have a slight hatred towards her at the start, but she has changed. But like, look, and I hate to be this guy, but she doesn't have a couple. It's not her fault, really. None of them are coupled up. That's the whole point of the show. None of them have a couple. They all hate each other. What up, Bretna? I'd argue it's her fault. I mean, maybe, but that's the thing. In normal Love Islands, you would see multiple couples ask to be boyfriend and girlfriends. That's what I'm saying. And they said the only person in the show. Hey, Hannah was my choice to win. I liked her, right? I liked her vibe. It just felt like she knew what she had going on. It felt like she knew what she had going on, right? She was there to play the game. They voted her ass out. And they couldn't even fucking begin to explain last night why they did. Didn't make any sense. Sorry, I'm a socialist, not a communist. Sorry. That's all right. So anyways, Pepe's fine. Anyways, I'm out. I'm not watching another episode unless I have literally nothing to put on TV. All right. I'm getting out of here. Be live tomorrow around the same time. Wait, I think I'm doing Locked On tonight. I'm either doing Locked On tonight or tomorrow. Well, anyways. Hey guys, actual real question. Love you, chat. Love you slightly. Have a lovely evening, everyone. How good are you guys at the on the phone? That's what you guys need to lock in on. Well, anyways. Ayton or Lively? Yeah, Ayton definitely. I trade Lively for Ayton straight up right now. All right, bro. Thanks a lot. Great show. Great to be part of the family. We're happy to have you here, Half-Breed. We're happy to have you here. Wait, hold on. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Hey, Siri. Pick a number 1 between 22. That's not what I said. Hey, Siri, pick a number between 1 and 22. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jack, are you still in here, Jack? Jack, are you still in here, Jack? Jack. Calling Jack. I wish I could you know what Apple needs to add? Apple needs to add a feature where you can change the tones of your notifications. Siri, number 121 between, pick one. Siri, pick a number between 1 and 21. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lil Nesso, are you still in here? Lil Nesso, are you still in here? Lil Nesso, are you still in here? Just right, Half-Breed. Should we just honor Half-Breed today? I'll write Half-Breed's name and Half Breed. What's today's date? 7/02. A monumental day in this chat's history. Monumental day in this chat's history, folks. Random, you gave it away yesterday. Your golden chance. Let's see what the chat summary says. Viewers in the chat are discussing Jack and other members, with some suggesting changes to the cast. They are also commenting on the gameplay and expressing excitement. YouTube just has no clue. Dude, it's harder. Okay, Pray, my handwriting is fucking horrible to begin with, but it is very difficult to write on the cast, okay? So, guys, give me a break. YouTube just has no clue what to make of this chat of the stream. It's just like, not really sure what's happening in the chat. Take it easy on my handwriting, guys. So it's harder than you think. All right, folks, thank you all for coming out. I'm gonna do a little ramble here in a second about this, about some of the moves recently. And I'll put it on the Clips channel. Thank you all for coming out. All the OGs, guys, I love you very much. Could have spent your Wednesday anywhere in the world. You decided to spend it here. New subscribers, I promise you guys will not regret it. Donations, members, you never have to do that, but it helps me out tremendously. It makes me feel so good. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. I will talk to you all later. All right? You guys be good. Love you all. Bye.